Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a favorites type video. I'm not going to call it like a monthly favorites because these are just some products I've been loving lately. So I decided why not sit down and share some of them with you guys. I don't have that many products, but I thought why not just sit down and film like a what I've been loving type video. So without further ado, let's just jump right on into it. Alright, so first I'm going to talk about this new foundation that I've been using. I did like a first impressions wear test on it, and guys, I was just blown away. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear foundation. This is what this looks like right here, and guys, I could not believe how amazing this foundation is. I've been wearing it ever since I filmed that video, kind of on a daily basis. I haven't really tried any other foundation since then, and I'm kind of obsessed. I'm wearing it right now, and I have had it on since like 7 a.m. and it is currently almost 4 o'clock, so it's been quite a while, and it's not looking too oily or anything, just like a fresh glow, if you will. But this is such a great foundation. You barely use any product. It gives you amazing coverage, works really well with other products, sets really nicely on the skin, doesn't sink into fine lines or anything like that, doesn't emphasize texture, and it also lasts on the skin a very long time. I actually wore this for my graduation this year, and grad was like a full day thing, right, till like 2 a.m. and it lasted all day long. When I came home, yeah, my makeup wasn't looking the best, but after a full night of dancing and everything like that, my foundation still looked relatively good. So I was so impressed by it. I love how it looks on the skin. It doesn't feel too heavy, especially like in the warmer weather now. You know, I don't want makeup that's too heavy on my skin. This is really nice because you don't need that much to give you good coverage. So I'll usually take this on a brush just because it is pretty liquidy. I don't like it on a sponge too much because the sponge just absorbs it all. So I'll put it on a brush, just like half a pump even, smooth it out across my face, put on some concealer, and I'm good for a full coverage, full glam look like this. So I've been loving this foundation so much. I've loved L'Oreal foundations in the past, but this one right here is a true winner. I have mine in the shade 410, and it's a really good shade match. It doesn't oxidize on me or anything like that, so I really love it and highly recommend it to any of you out there looking for the best new drugstore foundation. Speaking of coverage, let's talk concealers. So I have also a L'Oreal concealer I want to talk about, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. This is what this looks like right here. I actually really like the packaging with like the pink and silver. I think it's really cute, and this is like a huge sized concealer, and it has like a bigger applicator, as you can see as well. The main idea with this concealer is that you can use it for more than just concealing, which as it says on the bottle. So usually concealer is applied like under the eyes to brighten, you know, cover blemishes and stuff, but you can actually kind of use this more all over your face since it does have that bigger applicator. It makes it really easy to kind of apply all over, smooth it out, and then you can kind of skip foundation. If you're looking for really good coverage, that is an option, and if you're not going to wear it for too long, I really like using it like that because you can kind of skip foundation as a whole and just apply this. But I find when I'm wearing it for a long time, I love using the foundation first and then this concealer, because since it is a heavier, more full coverage concealer, I don't really want it on my whole face for too long. But under the eyes, it's great. It doesn't crease on me that much. It lasts a really long time, gives great brightening coverage under the eyes. Sets really nicely too with different setting powders, which I really appreciate. It's also good at just spot concealing. At first when I tried it out, I really liked it under my eyes, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not gonna like it for spot concealing, but it actually worked out really nice kind of for the rest of my face. So what I'll usually do is apply that foundation all over, just a light layer, and then I'll take this right here, apply it under my eyes, and then anywhere I need to spot conceal, blend it all out with a sponge, and then I'm good to go. So the foundation I love to apply with a brush, and then the concealer I like to apply with a sponge. You can apply this with a brush as well, but I find a sponge just presses into the skin nicely, making it look really flawless all day long. So been loving this little combo lately. Alright, I do have one more concealer to talk about, and that is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer, and this is what this looks like right here. Milani recently released this, and I'm so happy they did. I was really impressed with the formula on this. It's a nice light creamy formula that blends out really nicely with a sponge or a brush. Looks super flawless under the eyes, kind of like this smooth canvas right under your eyes, which is really nice, really amazing for that. I do like this one more as a under eye brightening type concealer rather than a spot concealer, but it's a really great formula. I've really been liking it in between These two right here, I've kind of been using them back to back this month, and they both give me like amazing makeup days. So these are some really great drugstore options to try out. So I have this L'Oreal one in the shade 330 Ivory, and this Milani one in light nude 115. So some great drugstore concealers right there. Speaking of Milani and what I've been absolutely obsessed with, I have these eye toppers to talk about. And guys, I know I did like a full-blown video on these and, you know, mentioned them in a bunch of tutorials, but I have to mention them again. Every time I wear them, I have at least one person ask, what is on your eyes? How do you make your eyeshadow pop? And they think it's like a powder eyeshadow and I'm using some special product to you know, make it really shiny and sparkly, but really it's just these eyeshadows right here. They're so amazing. I'll swatch like some of the shades for you. Like, oh my gosh, the like iridescence and like metallicness in these is insane. They're like a translucent type idea, so they don't give off that much color to them, to be honest. But when you put these on top of other eyeshadows, it gives this shine, like this duochrome type look that no other eyeshadow will have. Like, I've never seen something like this before. Look at that shine. These are some of the most beautiful eye products I've ever seen. So they have 4 shades out right now. This gold, they have like a purple blue, and this like pinky white, and then they have this dark blue one, which is also stunning. It's like a blue purpley green. Like, look at these shades. Oh my gosh. And the way you turn, it makes like the color shift. It's gorgeous. I used this purple one in the shade 03 Beaming Light for my graduation day, and everyone was complimenting my eye makeup. It looked so pretty. I love using this purple one with like pinks and purples. I think it looks really pretty like that. Today I have this pinky one, just a bit of it on my eyes today in the shade 04. Not too much, but you can see where that pink is coming from. Really pretty. So highly recommend these right here. They give your eyeshadow a look that is stunning and so different from your typical eyeshadow looks, that once you try these, you're not going to want to go back to regular shimmers, because these are just the next level up and they really enhance any look. And everyone will be asking you what you're wearing on your eyes, because they're just stunning, really eye-catching. So highly recommend checking these Milani Hypnotic Lights holographic eye toppers out. Alright, let's go back to some more like base products. I want to talk about 2 primers I've been loving and you know, wearing with like kind of that foundation concealer combo, and they've really helped my makeup look really flawless all day. So the first one would be the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas. I know I've been using this for about, how long, since September probably. I've been using this and I still have it actually, and I use it every day. I don't have that much left, but you know, still got a bit in there. I love this stuff so much. You only need like a tiny amount. I'll just usually take a little on my fingertip, and then I'll smooth it between my fingers and just apply it right in this like T-zone area where I have more enlarged pores. And I've actually noticed I've gotten less acne in like this T-zone area with this primer. You know, it claims to have like this shield property to it where it kind of creates a barrier between your skin and the makeup, and I honestly feel like that's what it's actually doing. Ever since I started using this product, I've seen changes in how my makeup may or may not be clogging my pores, and I feel like some days when I skip this primer and just go in with certain products, I feel like my pores are more clogged than when I do use this. So I really like it, and on top of that, it makes your makeup really smooth, and it makes it stay on all day. You know, doesn't make it look weird or break up. It really keeps everything locked together and just provides, like as the name suggests, a really smooth silk canvas to apply your makeup over. So it makes makeup application so much easier. I know it's really expensive, but this is one item that if I had to say whether or not, I would say go for it. You know, like if you're wanting to invest in one like high-end product, this is one I'd highly recommend. But since we're talking about super expensive products, I do want to mention a really inexpensive drugstore primer as well. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Lock Mattifying Primer. This has been one of my favorites for so long. I'd say ever since I tried it, I have absolutely loved it. So you may or may not know, but I do have really dry skin, but when I wear makeup, I get really oily in like my T-zone area. So I've always struggled finding those products that will provide the moisture my skin needs, but doesn't leave my makeup looking oily within a few hours. So this is one of those primers that I found that works like a charm for many different skin types. It has like this kind of moisturizer feel to it, so it looks and feels exactly like a moisturizer, almost like a really hydrating feeling moisturizer, which gives my skin that hydration it needs, but it makes sure that my skin stays matte when I'm wearing makeup. So I'll apply this after the silk canvas, so I'll kind of use the silk canvas and press it into my pores, and then I'll grab this and apply it all over my face, and then it gives me that moisture my skin needs, but it makes sure my skin doesn't get oily with the makeup on top, so I'm not getting as oily in like my T-zone area. My makeup's lasting a lot longer, it's not breaking as fast throughout the day, so I love this stuff so much, and I'd highly recommend it if you're looking for a fantastic drugstore primer. Alright, since we're talking about products to make your makeup last all day long, I might as well mention a setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and this is a great one if you want your makeup to last all day long. So I use this on my grad, and it really just helps, like really helps pull all your makeup in together. I find if you find that your makeup's looking a little powdery after you've finished applying, and that's a trick I'll use. I'll often really bake on the powder, like loose powder. I use a lot of, I'll lock in my whole face, and my face will be looking a little powdery, and then I'll go in with a whack ton of setting spray, and everything will really melt together and look really nice on the skin, but then it kind of lasts longer too. So I find this one's a great setting spray. I love it. It works really well with a bunch of different products. It has a nice sprayer on it too, like it won't spritz at you, and it doesn't like mess with how your makeup's sitting on your skin. It just really like presses everything together and makes it look, you know, really fresh and stuff. And even if you've been wearing your makeup for a few hours, I like spraying this just to kind of refresh everything. I do have one more setting spray to share with you guys, and this is the Milani Make It Last Matte Finish Matte Charcoal Setting Spray. This is a new one they came out with. It's kind of like matching my outfit with the gold and black. I've loved Milani setting sprays in the past. I love their Make It Last and their Make It Dewy setting spray, and this is a new one they came out with, and I was so excited to try it, especially because it has that mattifying factor to it. So if you have been wearing your makeup for a few hours and you feel like you're getting a little oily in your T-zone, this is a really nice one to kind of spray, and it will just kind of matte everything down. But since it is in a spray form, it kind of doesn't make your makeup look cakey. So rather than getting a setting powder to kind of get rid of that shine, I recommend using this because it will help keep that matte look to your skin without making it dull or cakey or anything like that. So I really like this because it gives you that, you know, dewiness of a setting spray without being too oily, if that makes sense. I really enjoy this, and I wanted to share a really great drugstore setting spray with you guys. Alright, let's talk lip products, and I'm going to talk about the lip combo I'm wearing right now. This has been like my go-to lip combo. I've been wearing it probably almost every day just because it's so easy. It's a nude lip combo, so it goes with everything, and I've really been liking these formulas. So I'll just take you guys through my routine kind of. I've kind of been back on these Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liners. I used to love these. I did a lip swatch video way back in the day, a few years ago, when I first like started out my channel, and now I'm kind of back on them. So this one is in the shade Coffee Bean. It's a really nice like rich brown like mocha shade, but I do like using darker lip liners underneath my lip looks because I find it kind of makes them last longer. It gives a nice contour to your lips, making them look a little more plump if you want that. So I do like using a darker lip liner. I'll just line the outline of my lips and then like kind of shade in slightly on the edges. So this is a really great one. It's not too waxy or anything like that. It has a really smooth formula. It doesn't like drag your lips or anything like that, so I really like it. Great formula on it, super creamy but not too waxy, if that makes sense, and these last so long. And then I will go in with the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Caramello. So this is a really nice one because it's a like nude shade, and it's like kind of a cool tone nude, like a pinky nude, so it goes really nicely with a bunch of looks. That is it right there. I really like it. This stuff dries completely matte, and I find because this is such a light color, I need a lip liner underneath so that it's not like super pasty and it kind of washes me out. So using this brown lip liner underneath this makes like the perfect combo. So I love these together. This stuff lasts a really long time, and even when it starts to fade or wear off, it doesn't wear off weird or anything like that. It doesn't start cracking or anything. It just kind of fades out very evenly throughout the day, which is amazing. And then because my lips get super dry and I can't wear liquid lipstick alone, I'll usually go in with this Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in the shade Soft Rose. Now I recently discovered these Milani lip plumpers and oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I have to go back and get more shades of these because this one I've been using almost every day. It has a lot of pigment to it actually. It will alter your lip color a little bit, but I think it's really pretty, and you can see that shine that it has. It's super like reflective. I'll put a little more on right now. It's super reflective, as you can see, but it just makes your lips look so plump. It has a little bit of that tingling sensation, like a bit of that plumping sensation, but it's not like burning or anything like that. Super subtle, which I love. Nothing like those, like I love like the Buxom lip glosses, but those are like super plumping and super like spicy burning sensation. These ones aren't. They're just a little bit of a tingle, but I really like the color. They don't get sticky or anything like that. It's just like a really smooth glossy formula, so they're not like sticky when you press your lips together, and I don't get like that weird line on the inner part of my lips either with this lip gloss, so I think it's really amazing. It actually wears quite a bit for a lip gloss, which I like as well, but I just bring it around with me and reapply it. But yeah, that's kind of the lip products I've been loving this month. Alright, and because I've been talking about so much makeup, so much full glam and grad and everything like that, I decided to mention one skincare item that I've been using recently, and that is the Teami Detox Mask. This is the green tea blend with matcha, lemongrass, and clay. I just wanted to mention this because since I've been wearing so much makeup lately, especially, you know, now that I just had my graduation and stuff, that meant a lot of full glam. And you guys know me, I'm always wearing full glam, you know, I love it. I love having a full face of makeup on and trying out different looks and stuff like that. So sometimes my skin's like, please help me. So recently I've been trying out this mask, and I want to say I really like it. They did send it to me, and I do have discount codes for you guys. I'll link them down below in the description box if you want money off your purchase from Teami, if you do want to purchase this mask or any other products from them. But they just asked me if I wanted to try it, and I was like, yeah, sure, like sounds cool. I'm always up to try new skincare and stuff like that. You guys know I'm always on the journey to find different products to help with acne and acne scarring and stuff like that. And I started using this mask, and I want to say I really like it. I did like an experiment with the Aztec clay healing mask, and I really liked that one too, but I found sometimes I couldn't use it all the time since it was kind of harsh. I'd have to limit myself to like once or twice a week, since when I did the trial video I did it every 2 days, but after that trial video I really had to give my skin a break, and then I used it about once a week-ish. But with this one you can actually use it like 2 to 3 times a week if you have sensitive skin, which I think is awesome because it's not too harsh on your skin. It's actually really soft, and when you even though it dries down like completely, when you wash it off it doesn't exfoliate too much. I mean, it does to some extent, but it's not too harsh on your skin, leaves your skin feeling very fresh and smooth, so I really enjoy that. I also really like that it's made up of 75% organic materials, which is awesome. I mean, you know, you put all these chemicals on your skin with makeup and stuff, you don't really want to be putting more chemicals on through your skincare products, so I think this is a great one to try out. It also has a really amazing smell to it, I'm gonna say. It has like a lemony scent to it, which I really like. Super smooth on the skin. Again, I just really like it. I want to mention to you guys, if you're looking for a great new mask to try out, I think it's a good one. I've heard a lot of hype about it, and I was really excited to try it out. But now I see why people hype it up so much, because it's actually a really great mask just to kind of clarify your skin of all that bacteria and clogged pores and all that makeup and stuff we wear throughout the day. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed kind of this chill video. I promise I will have more content coming really soon. I've just been so busy with grad and ending school and all this schoolwork and everything like that. Anyways, I love you guys all so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to turn my notification bell on so you get notified every single time I post a new video. And yeah guys, I hope you're having a fantastic day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.